Hello, my friends. Today we're gonna look at another animation that is strictly for the men. And when I say strictly for the men, I mean anyone can watch it. And everyone should watch it. But for some reason, My Story Animated has decided that these particular stories, they're for the dudes. Stories for men by men. Naxon, this looks like a male enhancement supplement. Bro. Okay, I'm sorry. Stories for men by men. I'm the bully's nightmare. Stories for men. This was posted a day ago, and it's their biggest video. So I think this one has to slap. Wait, should I do the theme song, even though this isn't MSA? You know what? If we start doing like a bunch of Naxon videos, I'll make a theme song just for Naxon. But for now, we're gonna use the MSA theme song, okay? Uno, dos, tres, theme song.
Animations. It kinda feels like I'm on vacation when I see a bit from MSA about a man who's gone completely insane. But we'll still laugh and scream and cry and be glad that we don't have their lives. So come along, enjoy the ride, and let's watch some MSA tonight.
In every good comic book story, there must be a villain. And in the comic book story of my life, it was Rex. The trouble with real-life villains is that they don't wear capes or monologue about their evil plans. They just show up every day and make your life a living hell. Hi, I'm Liam from Boston. Don't forget to like and subscribe to MSA. Rex and I were...
They said MSA! They said MSA! They haven't acknowledged that this is MSA, but then it just pops up randomly. Or was this a pre-existing animation that was already on MSA, but they're re-uploading? I don't know if this is new. Oh my gosh, I never even considered that. Is this an old MSA video that they're repurposing? Or are these new videos? I don't know. Were these going to be MSA videos and then they put them on this channel? I don't know. Okay, homies, let's lock in.
Rex and I weren't always enemies. There was a time when he was my neighbor, and we grew up playing together. But then one day, my dad won a lottery, got rich, and we moved to the richer part of town. And things just got weird between us.
Oh, look! The rich guy's here in his big rich car with his tall rich chauffeur.
No.
What are you trying to do, huh? Make us all feel like we're losers and you're better than us?
It's my dad!
That was the beginning of Rex's reign of terror. If there was an opportunity to shove me into a locker, trip me in the hallway, or call me names, he didn't miss it. I wanted to fight back, but that boy was massive. His biceps were like tree trunks, and his scowl could stop a...
Really? Because he didn't look like that in all the other drawings, bro. He didn't look... I mean, his name is Rex, but look at this. If you showed me these drawings and you were like, this guy had biceps like tree trunks, I'd be like, well, then draw some. You drew him as the softest boy you possibly could.
His biceps were like tree trunks,
Your
and his
biceps
scowl
were like
could stop a
triceps.
clock. Next to him, I looked like an ant. Everyone was scared of Rex, and since he hated me, no one dared speak to me. I even tried to switch schools, but my dad told me to face my fears like a man. So yeah, I mostly spend my time alone drawing and staying far away from Rex, but he always found me.
Look, everybody! Liam drew his imaginary friends!
No, that's Captain Teddy and his
It's a
shiny
comic
duck.
book, dude. Dude, it's a comic.
Honestly.
His cape is blown over his shoulder as he holds off the meteorite. That's not a dress. Give me my book back.
Or what? You're gonna hit me, pretty boy?
No!
You can try, but you'd fail, and I'll...
You gonna hit me, pretty boy? You can try, but you would fail. Said in no confrontation ever. In that tone, in that delivery. I mean, I guess they aren't going to just like break the acting and just like yell it like a person would really yell if they're about to get into a fight. But I think I perceive these videos so differently because the title is Stories for Men. Like they have to tell us that this is for men. Not guys, not boys, men. And it's like, bro, this is just as silly and like friendly as your normal stuff. So I feel like even though this channel is Stories for Men, I think they're gonna have a similar audience to MSA, honestly. I really think they should call it Stories for Guys. I don't think they should say men because their male audience is definitely predominantly younger, like not men. And so I personally think they should just change it. Just say guys instead of men. I think honestly that would be better.
You can try, but you'd fail, and I'll puncture your face so badly, your rich dad will lose all his money to give you plastic surgery.
Oh, wow.
That won't work because it'll only make you more ugly.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
enough, Rex.
I turned around
Chill.
and saw Poppy walk towards us. She was the prettiest girl in my class and my all-time
Looks
crush.
horrific.
I saw her for the first time in middle school and instantly fell in love, but I never really had the courage to tell her that.
Stop bullying bullying him. Pick on someone your own size. There you go. Are you okay?
I nodded my head like an obedient dog, and Poppy just brushed my hair and walked away.
Thank you,
Wait,
Poppy.
why did that feel insulting? She thought I was weaker than Rex, which I was, but I didn't want
is he
my
gonna get
crush
tough
to know
now?
that. I had to do something to redeem my
Let's
image.
go.
So I decided to
Start
man
training,
up and ask
bro.
Poppy out. I sat up all night and made a beautiful portrait for her, wrote a
Oh,
sweet
no.
message, and slipped the
Oh
drawing.
no, that's too much too fast, sir. I think, did he say his name was Liam? Liam, yeah, Liam. Bro, drawing or painting a whole portrait for a person the first time you ask them out, if you aren't already homies or like you don't already talk to this person considerably, I don't know, maybe that works in school. I don't know, but as an adult, if you did that, that would be a restraining order.
Beautiful portrait for her, wrote a sweet message, and slipped the drawing in her locker while she was in her violin classes. After class, I rushed to see her reaction, but when I arrived, the portrait was stuck to Poppy's locker,
no.
and it had horns and fangs drawn all over it. Poppy,
I've never been so insulted in my life before. What did I ever do to
Who had
you?
access to
didn't
their
do this.
locker?
It has your name, doofus, and no one in this school can draw as well as you. I should have just let Rex beat you to a pulp that day.
And with that,
Whoa!
Poppy just burst into tears and ran away.
That's
I was still
insane.
confused when I saw Rex snickering in the corner. I walked up to him, my fists balled
Get
up.
him.
What's your problem, huh? Why do you hate me?
I just don't like your face. It reminds me of my old cat who scratched my hand.
What?
I hated that little thing. So I left her in the park one day,
Wait.
but she crawled her way back.
This dude just goes into these anime backstories with no prompting. Hey, why did you do that? Oh, I don't like you because you remind me of my cat who I left in a park one day. His name was Mittens, and when I discovered him, I was a changed man. But I knew that taking on a cat was a big responsibility, so I had to really show some new disciplines in my life. And from that day forward, me and Mittens were inseparable. But that's also how I learned I was allergic to cats. See, when you're allergic to cats, you get very itchy very easily. Bro, I just asked you. I just asked you what your problem was. That's all I said.
I hated that little thing. So I left her in the park one day, but she crawled her way back. And my dad went mental looking after her. He ignored me. Can you imagine getting replaced by a cat? Anyway, I hated that cat. You look like her, so I hate you too. What are you gonna do about it?
Rex would have hit
Wow,
me
that
if
was
the teacher
too
didn't walk in.
serious.
And 2 days later, I found out that he was dating Poppy. It made my blood boil. But did I do anything about it? Nope. I decided to ignore everything and carry on with my day. Life at school
Poppy's
was
not worth it,
miserable
bro.
enough already, and I secretly poured my heart and soul into creating comics, and my most favorite one was Star Sketcher,
Star
about a boy who
Sketcher.
saves the world with his magic paintbrush from a menacing
That's
alien
epic,
bully.
dude.
I carried my work everywhere with me. So one day, when my art teacher saw it, he was so impressed, he pushed me to apply to this top art school in New York.
You're one of the most talented students
the
in our
Articus
school.
Institute.
Show some confidence in your work.
Yeah, I don't think I have any. Besides, who would even want to read stuff like this? Turns out a lot of people. Because the next day, my art teacher displayed one of my short comics in the school hallway,
let's
and
go.
everyone adored it.
Hey,
All
Liam.
right. Here's my first prediction. He's gonna become a comic star, if that exists. I don't know if a comic star is a thing that exists. I guess Stan Lee was a comic star. He's gonna become very successful from his comics. And all of a sudden, Poppy's gonna come crawling back. And I hope he says no.
And everyone adored it.
Hey, Liam, love your comics. Please, make a character for me too.
And me, I don't even mind posing for you. Are you free this Friday?
I was basking in all the attention. I barely noticed Rex climbing into the elevator with me.
Oh, yeah,
Before I could
Rex
get
would
out,
be
he pushed the stop
furious.
button, took me by the collar and shoved me against the elevator door. What are you doing?
Knocking sense into you. I saw your
Stop
stupid
being so
comic, and this
cool.
alien you wrote about sounds pretty familiar, right? Was
Wait,
it me?
what?
Don't be silly. He's Dex, not Rex.
What?
And you're not
Dex?
green, are you? And you certainly don't have horns. You do have unusually thick brows, though. Have you
What?
considered going to a salon?
You think you're funny?
What's wrong
You're
with-
nothing but a pathetic
Thick
loser.
eyebrows are dope. What are you saying? Thick eyebrows are the illest. Liam, I know this guy's a jerk, okay? but the eyebrows? Did you really have to take it that far? Did you really have to take it that far to roasting his eyebrows, bro?
And you're not green, are you? And you certainly don't have horns. You do have unusually thick brows, though. Have you considered going to a salon?
Never!
Funny? You're nothing but a pathetic loser hiding behind your stupid comics.
My comics are not stupid. People
They're
love them.
epic.
I'm popular now, probably more than you. Is that what's bothering you? That people
Yes.
think I'm cool and not the nerd you want me to be?
Yes.
Are you jealous?
Your mom's jealous, buttface.
Oh!
I picked up my bag, took out my comic, and shredded it to
Wow.
pieces. How dare you?
This is just
How
the
dare
start
you?
of what will happen.
This is the start of what's gonna happen. Because this comic, it reminds me of my pet lizard, who I bought at the Lizard Expo. His name was Vladimir, and Vladimir was green, and I really like green lizards because when I was a kid and I would draw a lizard, I would always draw it to be green, and so I'll forever associate green with lizards. And I think that's really cool. All right, thank you, Rex. Thank you for another one of your Rexplanations. Oh my gosh, I just came up with that. I was like, I need to try and see if there's anything there. Like, is there a pun that I could make? And then Rexplanations just came to me. And I'm like, wow, that could not have been any better. Man, you guys, being an autistic person is pretty cool sometimes, not gonna lie. It's pretty sick.
With that, he picked up my bag, took out my comic, and shredded it to pieces. How dare you?
This is just the start of what will happen if you don't stop writing your dumb comics.
Next, I'm bringing
time,
a
it'll be
baseball
your
bat.
head.
And Rex simply pushed me away and left. I was so angry.
I was right.
I couldn't stop shaking. And that night, I decided it was time to get even with Rex. He'd taken away Poppy and my comic from me. I was gonna take away everything that mattered to him.
no.
His girlfriend and football. With the school championship a week away,
Wow.
I wanted to wreck his game. And I knew just what to do. This cheerleader, Ruby, had a crush on me. But I'd held back because of Poppy. Now, nothing was stopping me. So I asked her out and she said yes. We hung out all weekend and she bored me out of my mind.
You look distracted.
Yes,
not-
because you're lame. You're lame, and all I care about is my comics. My comics excite me. My comics make me think. You don't make me think, Ruby. You know what does make me think? Pokemon Ruby on the Game Boy Advance, which came out in 2003. It's the third generation Pokemon game, and it's way more fun than talking to you. Listen, guys, I think the mustache brings out a different side of me. I don't know what it is.
You look distracted.
I'm not. Look, Ruby, I really like you, but if Rex finds out I like you, he'd make your life tough.
Oh, baby boo. You don't have to worry about me. As for Rex, he's a jerk face.
Oh my
you know,
gosh, a
last
jerk
night in the
face.
gym, he almost threw a dumbbell at his teammate because his squats weren't squatting. What does that even mean?
More like
It
dumb
means
L.
nonsense.
Dumbbell, more like dumb L. You just took a dumb L, Rex. Dingus face. That dumbbell almost threw a dumbbell at his friend and it made a dumb L. And that, my friend, is what we call negative race.
What does that even mean?
It means nonsense.
Yeah.
Gosh, I wish there was a way we could get even with him. Actually, there might just be. Can you get me into the boys' football locker room before the match?
I can try. I know where the coach keeps the keys. What's the plan, though?
I told Ruby everything, and she seemed impressed. As promised, she sneaked me inside the locker room, and we sprayed itch powder all over Rex's gear throughout the
I
game.
think this came up in the last video. Sneaked. Is that the word? I thought it was snuck.
She sneaked me inside the locker room.
We snuck into a thing. She snuck me. Yeah, it is snuck, isn't it? I think it was a different word. Okay, sorry. See, this is when autism is inconvenient.
She sneaked me inside the locker room, and we sprayed itch powder all over Rex's gear. Throughout the game, Rex kept scratching his butt, which really slowed him down. The coach eventually noticed and benched him, and blamed him for losing the match.
Your scratchy butt cost us the
Your
match.
scratchy
Next
butt's the
time,
reason we
coward.
lost the scratchy
Next time,
cup.
Coach better. So what if I was benched? What were the rest of these losers doing?
Yeah.
Watching me scratch my butt?
Yeah, L.
Coach benched him for the rest of the season.
Bro, we took an L because of your massive L, you dumbbell.
Watching me scratch my butt?
Get out.
Coach benched him for the rest of the season, and Rex was so angry, he lashed out more at the coach and ended up getting suspended for a whole week. This was my chance to get Poppy's attention, but she was still not talking to me. I had to think of a way to get her attention, and one day, I saw her sitting alone in the cafeteria. Oh wow, that's the most appetizing pizza I've ever seen.
Do you want it?
No, I mean I'd love to, but
Wait, I forget. Is he just trying to get back at Rex, or is he actually trying to be involved with Poppy, because do not try to be involved with this woman. Wait, okay, no, sorry guys. This is just the dumbest plan of all time. So I'm like literally like trying to give this guy the benefit of the doubt, but I think this plan is actually he wants to prove that Rex is dumb so Poppy will like him instead. And if that's truly the case, bro, she's no good, boss. She's no good. And I do think by the end of this video, Liam will figure that out, but I don't know for sure. So we're gonna find out. Guys, if you're enjoying this so far, which I really, really am, I really want to keep doing this series. So please, if you could boop like on this video and let me know in the comments if you want to see more Naxon, because I want to do them. I really want to keep looking at this channel because it is so much fun. And I can only do that if you guys show support for this particular series. So yeah, let me know. I would love to keep going with this. And if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribing while watching this video would also help this video do well and help us continue this series. So if you haven't hit subscribe and you want to see this series, now is the time, and that would really help.
Appetizing pizza I've ever seen.
Do you want it?
No, I mean, I'd love to, but I just can't. I used to have pizza almost every other night as a kid, and I got so fat, it took forever to shed all that weight. Not that you're gaining any weight eating this. You're not fat at all. You have a great figure.
Oh my gosh, shut up, Liam!
Funny story. I can tie one of these into a knot using just my tongue.
Oh my
Watch
gosh,
me
Liam.
pop the
First, it's the draw a portrait for someone to ask them out, and now it's this. Liam, you're doing too much. You're doing too much, Liam. You come off as a psychopath. And that, it ain't manly.
I can tie one of these into a knot using just my tongue. Watch me. I popped the cherry in my mouth and started twirling it around. But instead of a cool trick, I accidentally swallowed the whole thing and choked on it. I thought I was gonna die when one of the students came over and gave me the Heimlich maneuver.
Nice.
I coughed up the cherry and it went flying straight into Poppy's eye. I'm so sorry.
Stay away from me!
Okay, so that went to trash, but I didn't give up and decided to give my luck another shot. But this time, I knew I had to do something bigger.
Give up on this person!
Dad for help. I told him everything that happened and he stared at me.
Wow, my son's stupid.
Dad, I don't need your judgment. I got enough of that already.
Okay, fine. Let me tell you a story. Your mom was pretty popular in school, and I was just a geeky kid with a crush on her.
No.
I could never tell her. Heck, I couldn't even talk to her. Then one day, I saw some guys bothering her on her way home.
I beat them up, and then I won the girl.
Saved her, and she called me brave and agreed to go out with me. She said I was her hero.
I never said that.
You don't remember, darling? Now teach me that cherry trick, Liam.
Some other time. Thanks, Dad. Talking to Dad made me realize...
Wait, so did that happen or not? Because the mom literally just said, bro, that didn't happen. Man, if... Oh, no. Are they not... What, are they not in love anymore? Like, why wouldn't she back him up on that story? If he saved her, she should be grateful for that. All of a sudden, it's like, okay, now that we've been married for 20 years, like, I'm not gonna give you your props for that. Poor dad, he put his life on the line. And also, let me say this. If you are brave enough to intervene in a situation where someone is in trouble and you can help them, even if you are putting yourself in danger, that is an incredible thing that I wouldn't even recommend to everybody because it's not safe for everybody to do that. But if you do something like that, that's an incredible, incredible gesture. But I don't want this story to make anyone think that the right way to win over someone's heart is to put yourself in danger on their behalf. That is such a bad message. I know I'm overanalyzing, but it's just these sort of like damsel in distress fantasy scenarios are so common in movies and shows and books and everything, to the point where it's like people are encouraged to put themselves in danger when there's a safer option, and I think that is not good.
No good.
I was her hero.
I never said that.
You don't remember, darling? Now teach me that cherry trick, Liam.
Some other time. Thanks, Dad. Talking to Dad made me realize I had to be Poppy's hero, but her boyfriend ate dumbbells for breakfast. What could I possibly save her from?
No, that's
I
so
hired some actors
stupid.
to fake trouble her, and I'd swoop in to save the day. She had violin classes
Are you
near
kidding
school,
me?
so we planned it for then. But on the big day, I got stuck in traffic and was 10 minutes
This is
late.
exactly
By the
what I
time
was talking
arrived,
about.
The guys were towering over Poppy, and they were not the actors I'd hired.
Lose the money or lose your life.
Poppy looked terrified. I had to act. So I
Liam!
grabbed a rock and flung it, accidentally hitting Poppy
Oh
in
my
the leg.
gosh.
Ow! you!
I'm so sorry. One of the guys came at me, but I kicked him in the shin, and he
No,
started limping.
he's gonna
The other
turn
one
into-
attacked from behind.
He's gonna
But
turn
Poppy
into
threw a
Bruce
rock
Lee
and
or
nailed him
something?
in the face. He screamed, and I grabbed Poppy's hand, and we ran for our lives. We finally stopped at a cafe, panting and hiding before those guys caught up to us. Close call. Are you okay?
Close call.
We're on fire.
I'm sorry. That was another one of those moments where it's like no one would articulate like that. You just save someone's life and you get to safety. Close call. I'm sorry. That's just not how people talk. This is not how people talk. People don't talk like that.
I know you were the safety inspector. That was your fault. That was your fault.
Oh my word.
Or those guys caught up to us. Close call. Are you okay?
My legs are on fire. But yeah, I'm okay.
You should sit down. I'll ask if they have first
Well,
aid in
her
the cafe.
worst injury is from the rock
While I
he
was
threw.
gently cleaning Poppy's wound, I caught her stealing glances at me. I'm sorry. I know I say that a lot, but
It's okay. After the way you jumped in to help me, even though you hate my boyfriend, I really can't hold a grudge.
No,
Thank
you're
you.
pretty
Poppy
cool
and I
and
got
cooler than
closer after
Rex.
that day. She'd wave at me in the hallway, smile at me in class, and sometimes I'd catch her staring at me in the cafeteria. Rex
This
didn't
is
notice.
toxic
He was too
behavior.
busy trying to find a way back into the team, but Ruby did, and she was not happy.
I hate the way she looks at you. It makes me so jealous. You know, I even messed up
At
my
least she's
routine
honest.
today and chipped my nail.
So, why don't you get new nails today? My treat. With Ruby at her nail appointment, I called Poppy and asked her if she was free to hang out. We decided to meet at this popular club, and I was pretty excited. That was until 10 minutes later, Rex walked in and pushed me away.
Rex came in and did some Rex Kwando. Listen, if you ain't know about Rex Kwando, you should.
My name is Rex, and if you study with my 8-week program, you will learn a system of self-defense that I developed over 2 seasons of fighting in the octagon. It's called Rex Kwando! Bow to your sensei.
Bow to your sensei!
Now I'm gonna give you one chance.
One chance.
One chance, people. Give me your best shot. Alright, that was pretty good.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that in so long. He said, all right, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Alright, that was pretty good.
Oh my gosh. That is hilarious, bro. Napoleon Dynamite. That is a movie from my childhood that shaped me to be the man that I am today. Now, you can decide, who did I model myself more after? Kip or Rex Kwando? You can decide who I turned out to be.
We decided to meet at this popular club, and I was pretty excited. That was until 10 minutes later, Rex walked in and pushed me away.
You little weasel! You were the one who ruined my game!
What are you talking about?
What are you? Shut up! Your dumb girlfriend told me about how you put itchy powder in my shorts!
You're lying! Why would Ruby do that?
Because you lied to me.
Suddenly, Ruby walked in and shoved her phone in my face.
My friend saw you walk in with this dumb twig and clicked this picture.
Excuse
Oh
me?
my gosh.
Mind your tongue.
And you mind
Everyone
your
is
hands.
valid here. I know that there's supposed to be good guys and bad guys here, but every single person's feelings are valid. Honestly. Rex should be mad for the itching powder thing. That was not cool. Ruby should be mad too because her partner is showing more interest in another woman and not telling her about it. And then Poppy was just disrespected by Ruby. Everyone's feelings are valid here. Liam, this is your situation to mess up.
This picture.
Excuse me? Mind your tongue.
And you mind your hands. He's my boyfriend.
Cool it, girls. This isn't about you. Hey, pretty boy. Itchy powder? Seriously? What are you, 12? Why don't you fight like a man?
Me of my cat that I had when I was a kid. I'm sorry. I'll keep it going. I could do a tangent, but I'm not going to.
Pretty boy. Itchy powder? Seriously? What are you, 12? Why don't you fight like a man instead of hiding behind pretty girls? Or are you too scared? Do you still
too
wear
kawaii.
diapers? I hope you do, because you're about to pee your pants.
Rex threw a punch at me, but thankfully
His
I ducked
anime-
in time. I picked up a ketchup
anime
bottle and
speeches are so
sprayed it
funny.
into his eyes. He got distracted, so I pulled all my strength into one tight punch and smacked him in his jaw. He
Oh
crashed
my
into a nearby
gosh.
table and was about to charge at me when the manager showed up with the police and got both me and Rex arrested.
That looks bad.
Valid.
Not as bad as your face. And stop talking to me. We're in this mess because of you.
Me? You ruined my future.
You ruined my life. You've bullied me forever, calling me names, making my life hell, insulting my art. You even went after the girl I liked, and don't pretend it was out of love. You're a selfish prick, Rex.
Oh my
Maybe. But what about
gosh.
you? You got
Okay, now I'm starting to think that these are not former MSA videos. I think these are new videos they are just making now because it's a little edgier. It is definitely a little edgier. And I, for one, love it. I can handle it. I can handle the edge, Naxon. I'm a man. And I came here for a manly story. So show it to me, Naxon. Stories for men by men.
Selfish prick, Rex.
Maybe. But what about you? You got rich and forgot about me. The day your dad won the lottery, I came to congratulate you. You didn't even look at me. Do you know how insulted I felt? You hurt my ego.
Are you freaking kidding me? My place was packed that
That's
night.
valid.
I might have missed you. You could have talked to me, and we'd have sorted it out.
True.
I thought you didn't care.
True.
God, I can't believe you bullied me for years over that. Now I'm here with my right arm injured, not knowing when I'll draw again. And
See, this is why if you have a problem with a friend or a person in your life, you need to talk to them about it. You need to get their true feelings, because if you assume someone's intentions like that, then you're just gonna assume the worst, and it can ruin your whole friendship. This is why you need to communicate your feelings.
with my right arm injured, not knowing when I'll draw again. And I have my whole portfolio to finish.
Not like I'm in a better situation. I'm benched for the rest of the season.
Aw.
Do you have any idea how mad my dad is? He's already threatening to send me to military school if I don't work on my game. And now I'm in this stupid jail. My life is sealed.
Your dad was always kind of crazy, right?
Nothing's changed, except he's only gotten crazier.
We really messed things up.
Yeah, we did. I'm sorry. I won't trouble you,
You
from now on.
do
You can ask Poppy
care.
out if you want.
I don't think I want to. She clearly lied to you when she agreed to go out to the club with me.
So, what now?
Yeah,
I
you're
was-
both a couple of liars, bro. Literally, like, every single person has done every single person wrong in this video. Every single person has done wrong to one another. So honestly, let's just all be friends, you know? Why doesn't everyone just be friends, start at zero again, and just live in harmony? Can we do that? How does that? I think that sounds pretty good, personally.
So, what now?
I guess we stay out of each other's way and graduate in peace.
I'd like that.
Rex and I didn't talk much after that, and within a few hours, Mom bailed the two of us out. It took some time, but my hand recovered, and I decided to wait a year to apply for a better college in Paris. Rex was out of my life, but he left me with a very important lesson. Never let stupid people ruin your life. They are stupid for a reason.
What? That what? What? Bro, dude, bro just acted like he was just talking wisdom, like he was giving like a true like a quote that you would like paint onto your wall, or like quote in like an acceptance speech, or write at the beginning of your book as a quote. And then he just says,
Never let stupid people ruin your life. They are stupid for a reason.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
bro, that is the goofiest. That is the goofiest thing. With this inspirational music as well.
Never let stupid people ruin your life. They are stupid for a reason.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That is so funny, you guys. I love it. I love it. How unbelievably inspiring, Liam. Unbelievably inspiring. What a true man. Guys, we have to keep going with this channel. I need you booping that like button and commenting on these videos and letting me know if you want to see more, because this is too much fun. You know what the most manly thing in the entire world is, I think, is subscribing to Naxon Stories for Men. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're supporting the original creator. Here's the last time we looked at this channel. If you didn't see the last time we looked at this channel, check it out. It's definitely a different video from this, but enjoy. Here's a video that I think you'll like. I'll see you here. I'll see you there. Peace out, people. Bye.